Alright, good evening Twitch. My name's Alloway and welcome back to some Horizon Zero Dawn. I am not joined by anybody today. Well, I am with Minecraft in the party, but I've been muted because he's playing Star Trek Online and blowing shit up, so can't necessarily have him throwing random shit into the party. So anyway, so what is my plan for this stream? I can't remember for the life of me where the fucking actually no, Tallneck's in here around here somewhere. But I had a plan where I wanted to go. I'm gonna go head to the quote unquote the gates, where the way into the rest of the game, basically the way out of Noraland, because I do want to see if the dialogue for that is there. While I'm here, I guess I can take down one of those. I don't see very many, thankfully. Right, I don't have a fucking thing heal yet. Ouch. There we go. Oh. Shell walkers are kind of hit or miss with difficulty. Sometimes they're difficult, sometimes they're painfully easy. That one falls in the painfully easy category. I have a quest turning? Alright. Should I really look into my carrying capacity? I really should. What do I need for this? I need raccoon skins. Somebody in the whoever, if anybody's watching and actually willing, please remind me to go shoot a raccoon. It's a brave. What are you doing out here? Surrounded by dangerous machines.
Stocking up. Sorry to spoil your fun.
This is an easy way to get relatively common material pretty easily, honestly. I'm trying my best to keep myself stocked up because I don't want to run into a situation where I need crafting materials and I don't have any. It does happen. I just don't want it to happen this early on. Those are standard watchers. Should still die relatively. I mean, if I shoot like a stormtrooper, it doesn't help me, does it? There we go. I think no matter what, except maybe on the ultra hard difficulty, I haven't played that in a while, A standard hunter arrow will still take down a watcher in one shot if you hit him where it hurts. So I will definitely take it. Now I believe the gate is this way. Oh wait, those aren't. That's a fucking frost canister on his back. Wanna tussle? I mean, if you're stuck, I'll take it. Actually, that's it. I wonder if it's possible. I'm gonna pop it potion. Not so bad. Could be worse.
Not gonna be a problem overriding that lance horn. Catching it though.
Heh. Who said anything about chasing? Well, I don't have much of a choice. I'm gonna have to bump into this on the way there, won't I?
Good meat. The Forsaken village that Maria spoke of. It's in shambles.
Alright,
Here
so
they come. Corrupted washers.
corrupted machines. They're relatively more dangerous than their counterparts, but their behavior doesn't change, nor does their moveset. They just fucking hurt a lot more. They're also more susceptible to fire. No fucking cover here, do I? Okay. Oh, this will work. Oh shit, that's... I didn't mean to do that. Should've waited.
Get out of this.
Alright. We're gonna make this fun, aren't we? I mean, y'all wanna fucking hurt each other, I'll take it. Not gonna lie, probably one of the more frustrating aspects of this game is I can be interrupted out of like stealth kit, out of things I can't fucking get myself out of. So Machine can still hit me while I'm doing a critical strike on his friend, for example, and it. Somebody can probably argue, well, why'd you fucking go through the fucking start the animation in the first place? I suppose that would be the argument if this was a Soulsborne game. This isn't a Soulsborne game, though. I'm almost there. Holy shit! I don't go to this place that quick when I fucking in any playthrough of this game. Can't wait to take that on. Okay. This is the gate at Day Tower. Looks like it. I'm gonna have to do this, aren't I? Yep, looks like it.
I'm going too far afield. I better turn back.
Yep. Actually.
The Karja Fort. Looks solid. A little too solid to talk my way past.
Am I gonna get shot on sight?
No passage west and no exceptions, so long as corrupted machines prowl the valley!
Then why don't you do something about the infestation?
We have! We sealed the border!
Fine. I'll come back once I've destroyed all the corrupted.
Huh? If you're serious, then may you go in light, girl, and the sun guide your arrows!
And I believe this is my 4th playthrough of this game. Never watched that cutscene or little exchange. I usually take out the corrupted zones long before I get here.
Snow chill, bitches.
Okay. Anyway, now that I got that out of my system, I'm gonna wander towards... It's a hunting ground? I think it's a hunting ground. Right? Yeah, that's a hunting ground. I'm going to hit... I'm gonna hit that corrupted zone. Then I'm gonna go hit the hunting ground. And we'll see what time it is at that point. And I think I'm actually gonna use that one fast travel pack I have on hand for this purpose. Or maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, why not? Usually I have a lot more travel packs by this point, but oh well. They'll all become obsolete soon enough. Like once you enter, I believe you can buy one from a merchant once you enter into that gate. You buy a fast travel pack that has infinite uses, so all your one-time consumable ones become obsolete. And maybe it's just me, I don't mind running places in games. I did not mean to go hit the manual save button. Okay. Let's go hit this corrupted zone. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? No. I'm gonna hack you. You shall fight along my side. Fight beside me. Or you can go slaughter your brother, and that works too. You know what? Let me go back and... go grab the loot off this guy. The override in this game is a little... It's not perfect in my opinion, because like, you know, I can't give him commands or whatnot, but if I do hack him, he will fight anything, or fight every other machine in the area, so I shouldn't judge it too harshly because that does serve a purpose. It's a tool that you should be wary of whenever you're facing tough odds. You just gotta remember, you cannot hack already corrupted machines.
Those machines. You can see the corruption coming off them like smoke. Time to clear
Oh,
them
this
out.
isn't the fucking, ouch. Well, that wasn't so bad, was it?
To cleanse this valley of corruption. Time to see if the Karja Fort will let me pass over the mountains. This poison seems almost to eat away at metal. Maybe that's what drives the machines mad. Might find a way to use it someday.
Okay, so now that I've done that, I believe I'm familiar with what hunting ground this one is, and I'm just not approaching it the right angle, but this one... Yep, this is the one where I gotta go blow up Bellowbacks and shit. Ugh. Not so bad, I guess. Could be worse. Do I want to maybe buy a bomb sling? That's a thought. That's a thought. Let's see.
You can stay away. I have no quarrel with the Nora.
And I have no quarrel with you. What is this place?
These are hunting grounds, and I'm the keeper. I offer the element trials for those who want to join the Hunter's Lodge. Now you know, so you can be on your way.
Wait, what if I want to have a go at one of these trials?
Then I have to give them to you.
You're not very friendly, are you?
Oh, and the Nora are? Don't you usually kill trespassers and outlanders?
Is that what you're afraid of?
Look, I didn't choose this assignment. They told me it was an honor, then stuck me right near your sacred lands. So I'm keeping to what I know, herds and trials, and hoping I won't get murdered by Nora, angry about the Red Raids.
Just to be clear, I have no plans to murder you, all right?
Fine, but I'm watching you. You know what to do, and if not, I can explain it to you. For this trial, shoot the containers on Striders' backs with fire arrows. If you hit them right, you'll get quite a blast.
Sure.
Good. I'll start timing when you slide down a rope.
I remember what I needed for this. I'm gonna have to buy something off this guy. Alright, Geronimo! Done. I completely forgot I didn't actually have to fucking kill them with it. I just had to fucking damage them. And I do not want to tussle with that Bella back, so let me actually talk to this guy. I need, good sir. Carja sling. Yes. Danke. For this, I'm gonna replace my Tripcaster. I don't use it. Okay.
You want a blazing sun on your first try. That's admirable. If you can freeze enough machines and take them down, I'll consider it a pass.
Okay.
Wonderful. Now go down a rope and I'll time you.
Back does not make it easier, I'm afraid. Do you mind?
Fascinating.
Damn it, I actually almost had it. Fuck. Alright. Is it possible to get a better rope caster from this guy as well? I have an idea of how I'm going to make this slightly easier. Let me see. Fish bones, naturally. Before I make these rope packs, let me at least... Let's Let's see. Do you have a better rope caster, my friend? Nope. Alright then.
A full sun on your first try. If I hadn't seen it myself, I would have said you must have cheated.
Let's
If
do
you
this
can
shit
freeze
again.
enough machines, and if that's what you want. Now pick a rope so I can time you.
Okay.
That one held.
The sound of fucking crunching bones, man. I don't, I really should just tie the fucking bellow back down, honestly. I could also kill the bellow back. Oh! No, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. I don't exactly remember what I need to do for the bomb
they're
trial,
hunting me.
though, but...
Now that you have this blazing sun, I think it's time for you to move on. In this trial, you'll need to stun bellowbacks with shock ammo and shoot off the components in their undercarriages. Get going. Got it. Slide down a rope so I can start timing.
This one's actually painfully easy. Let me remind you that you have been issued tools. Okay, why is this one so difficult? I don't remember this one being this difficult. Hold on. I'm gonna fucking die here. Okay, I'm gonna die, but it's fine. I gotta reset this trial anyway. Should be as simple as shock him than hit him with a fucking arrow, but I guess not. Okay. First, can I craft another... Can I craft more potions? Health potions. Yes. Never mind, I get one full heal out of this. There we go. Easy enough. Just have to die once for it.
You want a blazing sun on your first try. That's admirable.
Okay.
What's the Hunter's Lodge?
What it sounds like. A place where hunters get together, share war stories, and hunt dangerous machines.
Sounds easy enough.
Easy? What do you know, girl?
I know that for someone who doesn't want to fight Anora, you're treading awfully close.
Fine. You already won the 3 half-suns you need to enter the lodge in Meridian. Go see for yourself how easy it is to get along there.
I'm not interested in a trial right now.
Just what I wanted to hear.
Coward, alright. Anyway, now that I have some skill points, let me go ahead and use them. I want to get this one. And then... I'm going to focus down this side then. So I can get this and this. It'll make fighting bandits, taking down bandits a little bit easier. Anyway. That's done. What am I... Daughter's Vengeance. No, 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 no. There we go. Oh. I might have gone a little too far out of the way. Oops. Not too big an issue. Okay. I have a completely empty medicine pouch and 800 meters to run.
These will keep.
There was also a skill. What was the other skill that I needed? Skills. Yes, this is the one I'm looking for. First down this side, and then I want to get these two. You can craft
Hardy little plant.
double the ammo for the cost of one craft. So instead of crafting 6 how many hours? 10 hours I craft 20, so it'll be it's a nice skill to have, especially when you're shooting out 3 arrows every shot, every volley. So and once you unlock the ability to do so, you find that you're not shooting anything less than 3 arrows. So, or at least I never found I was shooting anything less than 3 arrows. I only ever shoot 1 arrow if I'm trying to take out a fucking watcher at range.
All that screaming and the blood. Now my turn to come soon.
Something I rarely do at that point.
Next time the Nora of the Matriarch's decree.
For how much longer?
Oh boy. Don't worry, I have potions. Be nice to run into a group of bandits, though. Get a couple of potions off them. Take a Strider in there, but I don't want to. First thing I want to do, pick up some more medicinal plants. Rabbit. It's another medicinal something.
We
Oh,
have failed our duty to safeguard the sacred land. I know that we are supposed.
just gonna wait here for Machine to come and gouge your eyes out or something? I mean, would be the would be all mothers doing now, wouldn't it? Oh, I need more fox pelts. Need a raccoon skin, fox skin. Sure, why not? I need raccoon skins for a lot of shit. Okay. What do I need for this? Okay. Raccoon. I just need 2 raccoon skins. Lucky for you, boar. I don't need you right now. Although I could use your meat. Never mind, I want to kill you too. Ah, you ran off. Oh.
Varl spoke of a bandit camp and some metal ruins. That must be the place there. Best keep an eye out around here.
I guess I can quest.
I'm glad you came.
You're glad. Why?
Call it a shared interest. And call me Nil. Look there, those old rocks. A bandit clan squats under them. Disturb the rocks and they'll come wriggling out. Worms that they are.
Bandits. Why have they come here?
The Nora are in trouble. The rumors spread like blood. With no braves to guard the border, killers hungry for sport slip right through. My partner and I shadowed these scum for days. Good tracker, but he went on ahead without me. We talked about this kind of behavior. Still, I understand. Leave it too long, your fingers itch for the bowstring. Say, how about you and I work together? Kill them all.
I don't know you, and I have no reason to trust you.
Trust is a rare egg to find, isn't it? I'm just a traveler, with a bow, concern about the state of these lands, and a missing partner.
I don't think you're just anything at all.
Let me put it another way. Are you a bandit?
Of course not.
Then you have nothing to fear.
All right. Someone has to stop them from hurting others.
And we will. We'll stop them from doing anything. Save screaming a while. Go ahead and take the lead. I look forward to seeing what you're capable of.
He says that I should. When I played this game a lot.
That's the alarm. Let them sound it and more will come with me. It's a gift. And if you're the heroic kind who needs a little extra, there's the captives.
I do like the way that the rain looks when it's just covered everybody, but I don't know how they can fucking do it because like I've been in rain like this before, and all I do is I just gotta fucking wipe the rain out of my eyes so I can see.
There's the alarm. Better keep an eye on it.
Oh, nothing.
Well, so much for stealth.
Can't make it to the signal fire.
I don't actually think I have to worry about
Here we are.
Oh no! Stay back!
Together, you sawdust. Ow. Make it happen.
I knew it! Oh god. If anybody's played Battlefield 5 and know about the fucking boom brooms, yeah, that guy has a, something very similar to it, and it is not a pretty thing to get hit by, trust me. I'm on fire. Can I disable it now? I mean, there's really no reason to. The whole camp knows I'm here, but... I wish I could, like, pull out the fucking,
Gonna pick you up.
like, pull out my focus while I'm aiming.
Stop my shot.
You won't survive this.
Are you ready to move?
Take back your freedom!
Moving you in here.
What are you tough doing? Fight!
Stop the tyranny and the oppression! I will say this, take every opportunity you can to loot while the combat is happening. Once you kill that last one, things change. It becomes so much harder to fucking find anything. So.
Rost always said, patience.
Told you. Not a bad place. Once you clear it out, people, decent people move in, so.
Seeker, may I speak with you?
Of course.
I'm honored. All-Mother be praised.
Are you alright? Is there something you need?
Yes. My friends and I watched you clear the bandits out of this camp. We're glad. They would steal from us, chase us through the night laughing. We're outcasts, not braves. almost defenseless.
Where did you all come from?
Some of us have wandered the sacred lands for years. As for me, the village I grew up in was burned in the Red Raids. I'm ashamed I wasn't there to protect them, but I was an outcast long before the Carja came.
How did you all come to be here together?
You wonder how we speak to each other when the law forbids it. But what hope do we have here, outside the embrace, alone?
I wasn't judging you. I was an outcast once.
Forgive me. You're right to ask. I convinced them to speak. I told them we were only sentenced to be outcast, not to die out here.
An intelligent approach. How did you come to be an outcast?
I was a fool. I refused to do what I was told. Never went hunting when I could sit under a tree instead. I argued with my family every step, picked fights with other braves. One day, such a fight grew fierce. I got a lucky hit, an unlucky one. He went down, and there was no one left to speak for me. I deserved to be an outcast.
You seem different from the person you describe.
I hope to be. We are all outcasts, but we need to stay together to survive. This camp we once hated could serve us well now. Would you let us stay here, even if it flies in the face of the Matriarch's laws?
Of course, by all means.
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say so. You're an inspiration to us. Thank you.
All right. Kind of have to clear out your inventory when you get a chance like this. All right. Talk to Nils.
Feels good, doesn't it? Hold it inside you one last breath. Then let it out.
I didn't find your partner.
They killed him. I hardly feel surprised. He was already getting cocky when we carved through the last bandit camp. I thought he and I would agree. Only enjoy the killing as much as the challenge. No great loss. Nothing in the wilds I can't handle, just me and the voice of our teeth here.
Your bow has a name?
Yours doesn't?
You're not just a traveler. That armor was fitted for you. And the way you hold your bow.
I said a concerned traveler. I was a soldier. But I was a soldier longer than there was a war, if you follow. Where the arrowhead passes between armor and skin, that's the place I belong. So I make opportunities to find it. It's like coming home.
Have you ever thought about hunting machines?
They don't get that look in their eyes.
Did bandits wrong you somehow?
They wrong us all. They live filthy lives, so they have to die that way too.
So you hunt them down to help others?
No. For sport. I can't wait for wars anymore. Life's too short, and the thrill of death too sharp. If you kill a tribesman, there'll be retribution. Hunt a boar, they complain if you waste the meat. But bandits, they're vicious. They always put up a fight, and no one cares if you kill them.
I guess you're doing the right thing for the wrong reason.
I'm doing what I love. And what could be wrong with that?
We're done here.
Here? I'm afraid so. But we live in a world of ruins, and bandits are drawn to them like infection to a wound. You wouldn't want that infection set in, would you? I'm sure we'll meet again.
Maybe. If it can't be helped.
If we pass each other by, we'll know it by.
There is actually a little side quest for him. I don't remember how to do it though. And I don't know why I got the trophy the first time around, even though I know for a fact that I didn't do his quest line correctly, so he didn't show up at the point. I won't spoil it any further beyond this. He can show. Okay, I'll just say it. He can show up in the final battle, but if you're Tallneck is nearby, but you have to do his quest line a certain way. So, and I don't remember how to do it. Which one is the one I was looking for? I don't know why this was tacked under errands, but it is what it is. There is a collectible around here somewhere, which is really annoying to find, and I will show that off when I remember
Focus is picking up some kind of signal. Maybe I can scan it. That signal. Where's it coming from?
Large body of water. You usually find 1 or 2 fish. There we go. Ooh, am I lucky? Am I lucky? Yes! Now, did I need the skin for something? I needed the skin more than... I needed the bones more than anything, but... I'll take it. I mean, as far as I'm aware, there's no, like, sweet spot you have to hit. You just kill it and hope what you want drops from it. So, it's a hard game to play. It's a really difficult, farming animals in this game is relatively tedious because you can never find a big group of them. And once you do, you fire the first arrow and they all scatter, so...
Tallneck. Looks just like Ross described. The signal must be coming from its head. I need to get up there. The battle took like these machine tracks lead into the ruins, along with human footprints.
It's a wonder this match survived as long as it did. I want to believe that this is a representation of the Revolutionary War. Actually, could it be? No, it could be... Yeah, it's possible. Maybe not. Definitely, looking at that statue, looking at that hat, could be... I could say it could be Civil War, maybe, or expansion period, or
those ruins. That must be Devil's Thirst.
the Age of Expansion.
Of the Metal World.
Yeah. And I'm not sure I got the title right, but Age of Expansion as in when people started, migrating west. whole westward expansion. This ought to be fun.
I know how to override a sawtooth. If I can get in close.
See if I can get him to come out to me. Now, kill your friend. Go get him, boy. It's the beauty about corrupting your own machines. They do more damage, and they take less damage. So it's a win-win situation. And just like that. Fortunately, I do have to fucking drop him, so... I dodged that, but alright. There we go. Piece of cake.
Safe to come out yet?
You can fight multiple machines at once. I do it, but I don't recommend it. Do as I say, not as I do. Ooh, what's a data point here? First Amendment Virtual. Yep. I wonder if that's meant to be a stab at, what was the fucking...
You're that brave who was outcast. What are you doing here?
Your friend Den told me to come find you. Why are you up there?
The Sawtooth ripped our packs from us. Me. Us. Without weapons, this was the best we could manage. Thank you so much for destroying it. Now we can get home. One thing, you won't tell anyone you saw us here, will you?
I didn't. At least, not your friend. Need any help getting down?
We'll go back on our own. Don't take this the wrong way, but maybe we shouldn't be seen with you, or they might figure us out.
Yep. Didn't have to do a whole lot of exploration. Now, where was that tall neck? I can hear it clomping around. Alright, so I won't really explain what the tall necks are. I shouldn't really have to. First I'll show you, and then I'll decide, and then maybe I'll explain it. I probably will just explain it anyway. But once you see it, it's unless of course unless this is like your first time playing a game, it's pretty explanatory what the heck it is. I think that was a waste of a sharp shot arrow.
I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here.
Oh boy.
Okay, time to climb up to its head.
Now I'm afraid of heights in real life, so like imagine the fucking imagine just how scary this would be. You're trying to jump from like do like all these mad jumps from a fucking on a moving platform.
I know. I wouldn't want to be poked in the head either. It remembers everything along its path and sends what it sees to other machines.
Yep. And now the fog of war is slightly removed. I shouldn't call it the fog of war, but like most of the map is now revealed. Maybe I do need a fucking map from a trader to fucking see all the collectible shit. But yeah, the getting on a tall neck will reveal to you, will remove all the fog in the area, will reveal different creature sites and any other landmarks of note. So, oh, where did I get another hunting back? Oh. Alright, so quick time check. It's 7 mics past 2000, so let's see. That I can't do until later. This is a turn-in right now. This is a rather... It's not so bad, I guess, but... Let's just show off this part. It's nice when you do this, it sends out a shockwave which will stun any machine actually near it. But since I've already killed them all, there's really no issue there. Again, I'm gonna run to the place because I am still on the hunt for medicinal herbs, seeing as how I drained like all of my fucking medicine pouch during that last hunting ground.
Never know when I might need these.
Yep. So for anybody who's played Assassin's Creed, yeah, the fucking tall neck is basically a sync point. It will oh man. That fish was a bust. Give me a good old fishing minigame any day. I actually did I don't recall if I actually did it on camera when I played Final Fantasy 15.
Brave Trail. Should be a cache of Dream Willow up there.
Okay, so this one I can't just climb up. I have to fucking parkour onto. Well, not really parkour onto, but don't exactly know why they would do it this way, but well, somebody has to be athletic to do this then, I guess.
No dream willow. Just a few shards.
I'm gonna say Alo's got some strong knees to do that. Why did I come to this guy? Oh yeah. Special items. Mm-hmm. There we go. Let's get them all now. They reveal to you everything. Buying those maps give you guess they saved over my whatchamacallits, but yeah, you buy the maps, they'll show you everything. Your map is a little cluttered, of course, so thankfully I can just start shutting things off left and right. I can shut off the machine sites and whatnot. It's useful. Keep it sort of the way it was before. Now, I'm not 100% on how I'm going to do the collectibles in this game. Oh shit. That's one path. Oh, I blundered back into this place.
You want an ice cream sandwich?
Get it while I can.
Why?
I'm asking.
Sure.
Okay, it'll be downstairs. Please don't wait for you.
Okay. It went right over his fucking hands.
Cache of dream oil along that grave trail. Strange. Looks like Sammy swapped all the dream oil in these caches for shards. There's no dream oil in these caches. Feel want to know.
There's something to be said about how much fun this is when you just drop an entire pack of machines. It's like not every. It doesn't have to be a bullet sponge for it to be a fun fight.
Let's get on with it.
Oh wow. Those logs can actually hurt you if you let them fall on you, so word to the wise, don't let them fall on you. Yes, fishbone. I do kind of wish sometimes this game had like a system like in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag when they what is it? They let you know when you had a whatchamacallit, an upgrade available with what you currently had on hand. Oh, that was a talisman. Damn it. Do I not need a fishbone for something else? I need a turkey skin for that, too. Two turkey skins.
Come on, come on!
I should just get going. Oh, I crushed something by accident. What did I crushed a rat. Ooh. Oh, I got a talisman. Come on. You gonna do me like that? Thank you.
My mount can't find its footing on these slopes.
So Minecraft isn't all bad.
You're back. I've already been to those stashes. All I found was a few shards.
That's strange. Who would have taken the Dream Willow? It's possible that Jun has gathered more. You could ask him, if you're willing to make the journey.
You say someone named Jun might have some Dream Willow?
Yes. He may be a recluse, but he helps the tribe by picking herbs and brewing medicines. The problem is that he lives west of Mother's Crown, and the machines in that region are troublesome.
What sort of machines?
Scrappers. And sawtooths. It's quite dangerous.
I'll be on my way.
Goodbye.
Alright. Trying to get to this guy. Quite a trek. Oh, not really much of a trek since I'm on Strider back, but it's cool to ride on the back of one of these things. It's something that really caught my attention early on when I first bought this game. Like I don't mind running and stuff in games, but if I have a faster option, shit, I'm gonna take it. So when I got the speeder in Star Wars: The Old Republic, tried the bicycles in Generation Zero, used the horses in The Witcher 3. Like, it just really makes you appreciate having the ability to just... Oh, that's a fire killing route. Just move quickly. Sorry, friend, I'm gonna have to ditch you. Hope he survives. Maybe not.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
Is someone there? Oh, Mother be praised. I thought I'd never be freed.
What happened?
A gang of outcasts, that's what. They burst in, stole my dream willow, and left me to die.
A gang of outcasts?
Yes, a gang. The door crashed open. I didn't stand a chance. They grabbed my dream willow and left me for dead.
Why would outcasts steal your dream willow?
Why? Because it's the most valuable herb I gather, of course. Miserable thieves.
They took nothing else?
No. Mark my words. They have struck a deal with outsiders. It's shards they're after, and they'll kill to get it.
Which way did the outcasts go?
Up the mountain, I think. You might catch them if you hurry. Whatever you do, don't let their shabby looks fool you. They'll kill you as soon as look at you. Oh, I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, you could stop talking for a start.
Yeah, Aloy doesn't...
The outcasts must have left...
Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
Aloy doesn't like it when people talk ill of outcasts. Because let's face it, it's not a bad way. It's a decent. It's a system. Oh boy.
The scrapes.
Got it! Hit it again! I'm out of arrows!
The outcasts that took the dream willow.
Just come on now. Come on. Fuck almighty. Now kill your friends. Now, usually I don't, when there's other NPCs that can shoot at the, corrupted machine, I don't usually, hack them. But these guys are out of arrows, so thankfully, I don't have to worry about that.
No space.
Nope, no space, I'm out of space. Don't particularly understand how the mod system works in this game, but far be it from me to really dig too deeply into it. I do have to kill that last one, unfortunately.
Good job! Finish! You heard it! Yeah!
Should I probably wait until he stops burning before I try to, Yes, I probably should. And how did that hit me?
Kill it! Oh, mother, you heard it? Good shot! Kill it! Yes! Oh, mother, finish it!
Damn it. Should I probably do something stronger than these shitty arrows? Yes. Do I want to? No.
Oh, mother me, brave!
Dear God. Fine.
You have our thanks, if the gratitude of outcasts means anything to you.
It does.
You not only save us, but speak to us.
The matriarchs cast me out at birth. The laws of the Nora don't mean much to me.
And you're that girl whose mother never claimed her. But an outcast no longer.
No. A seeker, in fact. Looking for Dreamwillow.
That could be a problem.
Why did you take the Dreamwillow?
Because we have wounded. Why else would we take it? Something terrible has happened to the tribe. The Braves offer no protection. The machines are angry, and bandits infest the sacred land and prey upon us. Why else would outcasts break custom and band together, but that we have no choice? Even so, we did not steal. We left shards in the stashes and tried to pay John. But of course he would not speak to us.
What crimes did you and the others commit?
I beat a man who stole my kill. It was my wrong. The others stole, broke custom, or trespassed among the bones of the metal world. No murderers here, if that's what you're asking.
Jun said you roughed him up.
He was too busy cringing to know what happened. The man's a coward. We made sure not to hurt him, but he seemed to notice.
There are others who need Dreamwillow. You can't have all of it.
You asking or demanding?
Talking. One person to another.
I see. Perhaps we have more than we need. After everything that happened, we were afraid. We took all we could find. Here, I'll keep a portion, but the rest... may it find its way to those who need it.
I'll see that it does. In the meantime, stay safe. And stick together.
I'll tell you this much. I don't necessarily approve of this method of justice. Like, you know, being cast out and made an outcast. It's a kind of a modified way of throwing somebody in jail. And it's... I mean, for these people it worked. I mean, they're cast out, isolated, they can't talk to any of their friends. It's forced to survive on their own. It makes them, you know, regret and makes them reflect on what they did that made them cast out, got them cast out. But, you know, I feel like for some of these people, they get years, and the years feel kind of excessive. And obviously, in times like this, you would think people who would, the matriarchs would, you know, extend some sort of thing, some sort of temporary protection to Braves who want to send out the message to other fucking to outcasts who are, if they are willing to fight, pick up a bow and fight for the tribe, they can get, you know, reduced sentence or absolved of their outcast status.
Here's the Dream Willow. Take it to Fia and Mother's Rise. There are wounded Braves there who need it badly.
I will. But what became of the outcasts? Did those wretches pay for their crimes? Ganging up together, speaking to each other, and to us. I hope you showed them no mercy.
You don't know who I am, do you?
Should I?
I was raised as an outcast in the mountains above Mother's Heart.
The motherless girl. If I'd known, I never would have spoken to you.
Yep. I kind of want to punch. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You'd like to think you're better than others, don't you, John? But really, all you are is a small man with a small heart. And when you die, no one will even notice.
At least I know outcast.
That's right. You're not even that. The outcasts reached out to each other. But you? You're nothing. I'm done here. Make sure that Fia gets that Dream Willow, or I'll be back.
Yep. Guy's a real asshole. I don't really want to know what Aloy uses for that kind of makeshift carabiner, but gets the job done. Okay, let's see. Quest. Finished all that. Need to continue on for that. Turn that in. Well, let me see. What do I need to do for the turn in? I'll fast travel there. Yeah, for the sake of time, I'm gonna fast travel there. I get half an hour. I should be able to finish part of the War Chief's Trail quest and the part that comes after it. I do like that quest. That is personally one of my favorite quests in the game. That, and of course the final battle of the game. Let's see.
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
Yeah.
Now, I'm all the wiser.
Have her wearing like one of those, even though Aloy isn't like, you know, kind of like, was it an old, like, modeled after like the olden Lara Croft, like I still, she has a little charm to her.
I found your friends, you know where. They'll be back shortly.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a relief. You won't tell anyone, will you?
Relax. The matriarchs are up singing the Hymn of Atonement. I think you're safe.
You're right. The hymn atones for all of us. Thank you.
That's not what I meant, but okay.
I mean, it wouldn't help to add your voice to the choir, I suppose. Okay. Let's see. I'll start doing the War Chief's Trail, I guess. And the valley. It's not too far from here. It should, anyway. I stumbled along it on the way here. So I'll go. It's a relatively quick short on foot mission. So. Something to be said about overriding. You can be knocked out of it, and I'm pretty sure it still consumes the use, so be wary about that. I want to grab herbs, but, you know. Oh, and you're running right where I need you.
They're hidden.
Simple enough. Yes, if the machine you're riding on gets hit while you're on it, it will throw you.
Lots of machines. All maybe the war chief left something behind. Some clue as to where she went. They sent a stampede of them down the slope. Nora managed to take down a corruptor, but not before the killers used it to send the other machines against them.
Brave, let us speak. The dead and wounded all cleared away. Are there no more Braves or healers here?
Just me. You're hurt. What happened?
I didn't. It's madness out there. War Chief Sona sent me back to report. I'm no good to her like this.
Varl told me that the war chief tracked the killers. Did she find them?
We followed their trail, but again and again they sent corrupted machines to attack us. My wounds started to slow me down, so the war chief sent me back to let others know she hasn't given up the fight.
So, you were here when the war party was ambushed?
I was. I thought after the proving there could be no darker day, but I was wrong. The war chief was delayed gathering the rear guard. Eager for revenge, the Braves in the lead fell into the trap. Dozens lost in minutes. If Sona hadn't arrived and rallied us, no one would have survived.
Varl sent me to look for Sona. Do you know where she is now?
All I can tell you is where we parted. Near the metal tower, southeast of the ruins at Devil's Thirst. Look to the rise behind it with a lone boulder. I'll head for the Embrace and report what I know to Varl and the others. May All Mother lend you strength. You'll need it, going alone.
Anyway. I don't wanna be slow trying to gather stuff on the back of the Strider. It's because like, oh hey, this is a bad idea. This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. I don't think they'll chase me out this far, but I don't think I want to attempt it.
This must be the rise Sona's runner told me about. The war chief stopped here. So where did she go next? old bow has seen a lot of action. No one would have left it willingly. Sona's taken losses. They must have taken a moment to rest. Couldn't have been easy, going on after the ambush. Dressings from wounds. Thorna wasn't the only one who got hurt. Might be a blood arrow shards.
Oh, the tall. Oh, it wasn't that far from the tall neck. One would think the tall neck.
Roots and blood. Looks like Sona and her braves headed for that ridge.
You would think the tall neck would have said something, would have told me something. That's something I hope they look into in the next game. Like, you can go to the tall neck and it will show you little glimpses and pieces. I mean, what kind of makes sense? I can understand where it wouldn't show up in this game because Aloy didn't know that much about her focus, but now she spent more time. She's had time to really look and study her device. With a bit more of a different viewpoint. So you think she'd learn more from it. At least that's what I think. But I won't ruin the next game for me by...
Maybe Sona took it out. She could be close.
I don't want to ruin the next game for me for having somewhat high expectations. But I should. It's coming out on next generation on PS5. Should live up to the hype. Alright.
Can't be too prepared.
You're lucky I happened by. One heartbeat more, and that sawtooth would have torn you apart.
Half a heartbeat more and I would have killed it myself. So you're War Chief Sona? Varl asked me to find you.
Has he held the gate?
He has, bravely. I saw him kill a corrupted machine himself. But he worries for you.
Our tribe needs strength, not sentiment. I've tracked some of the killers who struck the Proving. I crave vengeance. Do you?
You have no idea.
Show me then. Lend me your strength. Follow.
I don't know why nobody says follow me in this tribe. It is what it is.
The killers are just across this ridge, digging the cursed earth. The sin of the ancients is buried in that soil. Corrupter demons.
I know of them. I killed one at Meadow's Watch.
A bold claim. I wonder if you'll live up to it.
I think I will.
Hours ago, I sent braves into hiding in the trees below. On my signal, they'll attack. The enemy and their demonic machines outnumber us, but we will have fury on our side.
We could have more than that.
Explain.
That's Blaze. What we used to burn, they used to blast. It's how they dug out this pit.
So we put fire to it and then?
Boom.
Then let us begin.
Whoa, wait. Let's not rush. Give me some time to make an approach. If I end up alerting them... Open fire.
All right. Let's see what you can do.
It's unfortunate, but
Heard something.
I want to draw this guy into the bush so nobody looks for his body.
Someone here? Man down!
A lot of time to fire out. That's a demon eye, isn't it? Fuck. Alright, well, they know I'm here. Why not, right? Oops. Now, I don't think they'll ever actually, like, not jump into the fight. They'll always, no matter what happens, they will, jump in. I've done this before without being caught, and they always come. So... combat, you fall down, you die. Multiple arrows, that's how you proc all the effects they give. Okay.
They fled before the shadow. Try to run.
I want an explosive tipped arrow. You don't get explosive tipped arrows, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. Hi, War Chief.
This wasn't all the killers. I counted more at the War Party massacre. If I have to chase their filthy shadows from here to Spear's Reach, I will.
You're hurt. Losing blood.
My health is not your concern.
No one doubts your determination, but you need rest.
She's right, War Chief. Give your wounds time to close.
Varl, what are you doing here? I ordered you to hold that gate with your life.
And so I did, until the runner you sent returned with news of his encounter with Aloy and your location. I left the gate well guarded. My place is here, with you, with our vengeance. Am I not owed that?
Maybe I should have a look around. See if I can figure out where the rest of the killers are.
Do as you wish. Everyone else does.
Mother.
Yep. Okay, somewhere around here was the one I needed.
Commanders, over the past month, accidental blaze explosions have killed a dozen men. Here in the Ring of Metal, I've taken the precaution of placing our entire stockpile in a covered shelter, safe from stray sparks and lightning. And I've posted guards to control access. I urge you to take similar measures, or suffer the consequences. Supply Master Thrawn, out.
A blaze stockpile inside their base. Sabotage that, and we win. I found something. The rest of the killers are camped inside a ring of metal. Any idea what that means?
Damn them. The Ring of Metal lies in the ruins of Devil's Grief. That ground is taboo. I will return to the matriarchs, beg them to make an exception.
There's no time for that.
Blood spilled calls for blood spilled. If the ground is cursed, then let our vengeance sanctify it.
You blaspheme.
Please, War Chief, break the taboo.
Devil's Grief is a cursed place. But maybe Aloy's secret blessing can protect us. I'll send scouts ahead. Our force will assemble at the cliff above Red Echoes, and launch our attack from there.
Sounds like a plan. See you there.
Aloy. Thank you.
You might take that back when you see what I'm getting us into.
On to Devil's Grief, then.
I could have sworn there was a dialogue, him apologizing for following Aloy, but it is what it is. Alright, I've got like 10 minutes to I don't have enough time to do it. Whatever. All of my streams have always gone past the 9 o'clock range anyway. I try to at least get a decent, ever since I got off vacation, I've tried to have a decent sleep schedule when I go to work, so I'm not always so exhausted. Better for my health after all. But I am a gamer. We don't always get enough sleep for our health. So, let me do one of two things.
Easy, easy.
See if I can fast travel there, being one of them. I cannot. So, let me go real quickly, hit the latrine, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. If I bump into any rideable machines I can hack, I will hack them. Damn it, I lost it. Oh well. That's not what I'm doing. Well, that's not my priority right now. I need to move. Sounds like these. I wish I could just summon a Strider at will. Did I need a turkey bone or a turkey skin? Can't remember.
Looks good.
I'm debating how I'm gonna... There's a lot of things that I'm debating for this series. Do I want to show everything on camera, or do I want to do certain grindy elements off screen? Like killing animals to try and upgrade my carry capacity. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's the same thing you've seen already, except I'd be doing it a lot more often. Likewise, do I want to go and get all the collectibles off camera, except for the ones I really want to show off on camera, which is the what the heck is it called? The power cells? And I really wouldn't call it collectible, but it kind of is. It's kind of like finding the Templar keys in Assassin's Creed 4. Funny that y'all gave you two types of armor in Assassin's Creed 4. I remember there was the Mayan Stella armor set, which you had to fucking do all the Mayan Stellas to get, and then there was the there fucking saw. Oh, this is the place where I helped those fucking outcasts, wasn't it? I don't want to be here. Alright.
Devil's Grief. Foreboding sight, huh?
Don't you ever wonder what it used to look like? Back when the old ones lived here.
You're not like other Nora.
That's what they tell me.
War Chief, our scouts found enemy camps in the ruins, guarding the approach to the Ring of Metal.
Then we should hit those camps first. Make sure they stay quiet.
Agreed. Wipe out the camps, and our enemies in the Ring of Metal won't see us coming.
I'll take out the alarms.
We'll send Braves to each camp to lie in wait. Which you start, they'll help finish.
Again, I used to be a lot better at stealthing through these segments, but whether it's because of the
quick way down.
Dead and punish our enemies. Blood spilled, for blood spilled. May all Mother forgive our trespass, and if not, may she lay her wrath solely upon me. Now, to battle.
Yeah, speech. I don't think I've ever listened to that speech myself. But then again, it's been a while since I've played this game, so I wouldn't remember. I gotta try and shelve as much as I can if I'm gonna play it. It's like games. It was a hard thing for me to break when I first started recording and such. It's like it was a game I've played already. I had to fight the urge to skip the to skip cutscenes and such. Even with the Nora waiting in ambush. I don't think that they really they're attacking a pretty fortified position, I think. Okay. Do I have the means to air assassinate? Yes, I do.
I see something.
Never mind.
Heading for the blasted signal.
Alright. Let's do it.
Trouble. Signals out.
Yes, you are. Jesus Christ, guys.
We're all braves today. Always come through.
At last.
This is definitely one of those games where like the NPCs, at least most of them are just there to make it look like they're helping you, but they're not. You want to move quickly and silently? This is what you do.
Rain's not so bad.
Now my only question. My only question is, how do I get out of here?
Hide like a coward, or come out and fight.
Don't really know who saw me there, but
Where did she go?
I think you have bigger things to worry about than one lone Nora infiltrator. Oh, the hitboxes are so much better than in Skyrim. Who are you guys shooting at? I wonder if that's the one dude who saw me and triggered everybody. Guys, come on.
Oh, mother be praised. Sweet victory.
Just a memory now.
I'm not gonna pretend like the big stealth part at the end of this I'm actually gonna be able to do. I don't think I can.
Wait, what was that?
Stay together. For the Nora.
Well, this group actually was able to kill something.
Watch her here.
Alright. I don't know, these camps seem kind of far from the main place. And there's no way you'd be able to see the signal fires unless you fucking looked up and saw the smoke. But this, I think I have to climb that later. Or something of its ilk.
The camps have been dealt with. Now to the Ring of Metal. Its high walls protect the enemy. We'll have to scale the height. Under fire if we're detected.
I have another idea. Their base has a weakness. Send me in alone, and I'll exploit it. If I'm successful, I'll blow a hole in those walls big enough for the entire war party to charge through.
Sounds like a plan. So long as I get to come with you.
A war chief should be grateful for 2 arrows so eager to spring from the bow. Yes, Varl. Go with Aloy as her spearmate, but be vigilant.
Yes, War Chief. I will.
Go now. We wait on your signal.
Okay. I love how I'm supposed to be the one who knows what the weakness is, but I have to follow him. Listen, I should take a fire.
You do have a plan, right?
You followed me this far, even into the ruins. I thought you trusted me.
I do, but how would you know that this base has a weakness?
Patience, Varl. You'll know soon enough.
I mean, you can clearly calm this on your own, but obviously, teamwork. And this is how you know.
Take my hand.
In this time, men and women have somewhat similar builds when it comes to strength. Because in most games, it's usually the male who sends the female up. Like in Resident Evil games, specifically.
Take the one on the right.
Teamwork.
I'll take the one on the left.
Yep.
Once I wallowed in sloth, I was weak. The eclipse made me strong.
Teamwork. I like this. This is like what this game could have been if there was like some idea of co-op, I guess. I don't know. Like, I miss doing this, because, like, if you tried doing this in Butterfield, no, but, except maybe...
You take the one on the left.
Except maybe Senate. But everybody else would want to rush forward and start getting the, start the action, so to speak.
There. See that covered shelter?
Do you see those corruptors?
Focus, Varl. That shelter is full of blaze. A whole stockpile of it. If I set it off, the explosion will destroy those corruptors and collapse the wall, too.
A breach for the Nora to charge through. Can't hit it from here, though. We'll need to get closer.
I'll get closer. You head back, tell Sona the plan, and lead them to that side of the ring.
I'll see it done. And when the wall collapses, I'll be first through the breach.
Now all I have to do is make it all happen.
Ah, what's the worst that can happen, Aloy?
Just quietly, it'll be a lot easier.
Pretty sure this is about as close as I can get to it without.
Can breathe again.
Alright. Let the party begin. Gonna stand there and get shot? Yeah, that works too. That works, Aloy, come on.
I've got you sighted. Isn't good enough.
That bellow back is probably gonna be the biggest headache. Come on. Boom. Yes, when fighting corrupted machines, be wary where you step. Come on. There we go. I wish there was an animation to help out your, like, a fallen ally. As far as I can tell, it's not like Assassin's Creed for the boarding where, like, if you don't help out your crewmate, the guy will basically die. But Humans are probably your desert glass. You don't really need for very many purposes other than trading, but you do need them if you want. What are you guys shooting at now? Jesus, oh god.
All-Mother, look upon our victory. A debt of blood is paid. Remember this day, brave Nora.
From your lips to the goddess's ears. Yes, remember it. Be ready to leave this place. Let your spears and arrows rest in the bodies of the fallen. They are tainted, like these ruins.
Okay.
It's over. They won't be able to kill again. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows. Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus.
There is some special dialogue that I do remember that you can only get while talking to these guys here, so I'm gonna do that
You
now.
won't be coming back with us, will you?
I don't think so. I'm glad you accomplished what you were looking for, Varl, but I haven't. Not yet.
Look, I know you have to go. You're a seeker, after all. But if you ever pass this way again...
Then what?
It'd be good to see you, that's all. I expect we'll regroup at Mother's Crown. Maybe I'll see you there?
Maybe you will. I'll see you then.
I'll be in Mother's Crown.
I shipped these two really hard, but I'm really disappointed nothing ever comes of it in this game.
You're a skilled warrior, Aloy. Rost trained you well.
Did you know him?
A long time ago. Well enough to know he was a good man.
Then why was he cast out? What crime did he commit?
I wish I could tell you. But it seems only the High Matriarchs know that story.
So I've heard. Well, I should be on my way.
Thank you, Aloy. May All-Mother bless your journeys, wherever they take you.
Okay, is there any more?
You fought well. We wouldn't have won without you. The tribe's defenses must be strengthened. There is much work to do. Soon we will head to Mother's Crown and reinforce the Braves there.
Alright. Well, they may be bound not to grab all the shit in this area, but I am not. Well, except the stuff that I can't actually carry. But it's always a good idea to loot humans. The humans tend to carry some decent loot. They range from sellables like that to potions, which I can't freaking use. And of course, they always carry a good chunk of shards. And if nothing else, even a small handful of shards is ammo. At best, is ammo. If it can't buy you anything, you can still use it for ammo. So I can't complain. I can't go out that way either. But let's see, what can I do now? I think the only thing left for me to do, I could clear out that bandit camp. I'll hit it a little later. How many fast travel packs do I... Oh, I have skill points. Yes, I need these. For what? I don't know. Take one of these, make it easier. Make it easier to travel. Now traveling is going to be a lot easier. I guess I can look into that. Okay, I need to go find me a campfire. I'll use that one, I guess. Oh, that's the...
Nothing will bring back the dead, but at least these villains have paid for their crimes.
That's the, that's a similar character model to a Nakoa, which is a slight spoiler for what's gonna happen in the next video, I think. Or the next stream. Anyway. I'm gonna cut it here. It's been a long enough stream, and I should go to bed. So alright, Twitch. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and tell your friends. This has been Alloway, signing off.